Hello and welcome to episode 5 of Assetto Corsa, and today we will be looking at showcasing third-party tracks and third-party sounds.
We'll also be driving the Ferrari F40 at Donington Park in Leicestershire, UK.
Right, before we set off, I think it's a good idea just to have a listen at these new sounds that Assetto Corsa have put in.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. What we've got here is the Crystal Clear mod pack. A link will be in the description box below. And what it does, and it does it only for Ferraris at the moment, we've got it on the 3 Ferraris that are in the game, barring the Formula 1 Ferrari. And all it does is it reworks all the sounds to make them more clear, more crisp, more brutal, more Ferrari sounding. As you can hear from the tick over here, it does sound a lot more like an F40 if you go outside. That sounds like what you're going to hear in the YouTube video. Obviously, there will be a few additional updates that will come in the future.
I think it's the thoroughbred Ferraris from back in the day.
Yeah, but it really does sound great.
Yeah.
I mean, even if I rev it up, you can hear it. What we're going to do is, if we take it out onto the track, and while we're talking, you'll be able to hear it, and then we'll leave like a lap at the end where you can just enjoy the track and the sound on its own. So let's just take it out on the track. Let's go.
Right, I think first thing we'll mention the skybox.
Yeah, that is, we have to keep mentioning that, don't we? Right, so I mean, it's just that Assetto Corsa always seems to update the skybox. I think one of the main reasons for that is because it does affect the performance of the game.
I think it's mainly sort of improving it for us gamers and developers having input on it.
I mean, gamers do tend to look at the base per second. As you can see, we're running at 140 to 150.
Yeah.
That is looking very good.
I think another thing mentioned is the clouds as well.
Yeah.
And that's probably why.
Putting the cars back on, we probably would lose how many frames?
No, I think we're probably looking at about 120. Probably about 120.
No, I think that's too much. I'd say, yeah.
I'd say as long as we're above 90, I'm happy.
Yeah.
But I mean, again, going back to the skybox, it's evolving.
Yeah.
Because
it'll always be evolving.
Yeah, until it's released.
Everyone's satisfied.
Exactly. And this gamers are never satisfied, are they?
Exactly. They always want more and more. One of the things that I've also noticed is that, of course, I've added in a penalty in time attack for going too slow.
I think that's for you, my friend.
I've been slow.
Yeah, I think that's for you.
Whoops,
he's already making excuses as well.
Yeah.
Already making excuses.
When we play this video back, you're going to be able to feel a click when my foot slips off the brake.
I mean, Donington Park, it's a circuit that, I know pretty well. It's local to us. So, and to be honest, it's pretty realistic.
Yeah.
And the person that actually made this track, definitely deserves a pat on the back. With the I think that's the cows. Is that the cows? That's people.
The crowd.
That crowd. Sorry, the cows. Whoops.
Well, in your defence, they normally have cows.
Yeah, I'm about to say. But anyway, let's just swiftly move on from that.
Yeah. I'd just like to mention that Donington Park is a third-party game track, and I think it's a very well-made track. To be honest. The guy has actually included their map.
It could be a woman.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it could be a woman.
Not being sexist there, but
let's not say guy. It could be a woman. So.
Okay, fair enough. But props to the author there.
Yeah.
I do like that there is a track map on this.
Yeah, that's one big thing.
I don't think I've ever seen any other mod that track maps, do they?
I think there's a few now.
One or two others have. I haven't seen them on a lot yet.
Yeah, it's a big thing for having a map. I think
it's really useful.
Yeah, we're coming to an end now.
We'll get this right.
Yeah, there you go. I think we'll just let you enjoy the track now. We'll probably move on to Albert Park.
Yeah.
And we'll be driving a Lotus T125 Slacker. But we'll let you enjoy this track now, this lap even, and we'll see you in a few minutes. We're back in Melbourne, and this time we're going to be driving a Lotus T125.
Right, so the sound model of this car is actually based on the 2014 Formula 1 car. So you'll actually hear it now.
Yeah, it's quite nice. Turbo's pretty intense on this.
I mean, you can tell the sound. The sound is vastly improved.
Definitely. Everything's much more clearer as well.
It is.
It's completely. It just sounds completely different.
But I mean, I know we mentioned before. But look at in the background. Look at the buildings. No cows this time, I'm afraid. But the buildings in the background are absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
That is pretty realistic.
I like this track. I think this may now be my favourite.
Seeing is just amazing.
So impressive. I mean, even the trees. I think it's probably,
I think the trees are actually represented very well here.
Yeah. But one thing we got to mention is, did you see the frame per second just drop vastly down to about 90 for a second there? But again,
obviously it's been a one-off.
Yeah,
I think optimization's needed.
Yeah, I think because it's as long as it's over 90, I think we don't have a problem, do we?
Yeah. I'm just loving the scene. Look at those palm trees and everything.
Yeah, I mean, a few things we need to mention about this latest update. 0.2 is it?
0.2.
Yeah. They've made a few improvements regarding apps, bugs in apps, and fixed some cars in the showroom, whatever that means. But one of the major grabs I had in a few videos back was the mirrors, non-working mirrors in the Lotus, and they fixed that now. And there was also an issue with the disappearing cockpit in the M3.
E92.
Yeah, the E92. So they've sorted that all out now, which is what I wanted to see straight away. But they've taken, they sorted out. That's a good thing.
Even the Ferrari 458 mirrors, they were wrong in proportion, so they fixed that.
But I think the thing is, I'm sure even when they release new cars, there is going to be issues. As long as we give them feedback and the developers, put it sort it out. There's no issues there, is there?
It's great to know that Assetto Corsa do this now for the community.
Yeah.
They've improved a lot of things, performance-wise, graphics-wise, everything.
Why?
Ouch.
Yeah, it's just making excuses again.
Yeah.
He miscalculated that corner and got punished for it.
Driver error. I would admit it.
Yeah, so I think one of the main reasons why the performance of this game has improved because of the shared memory layout. Don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, it was an area where they've it's improved a lot of things, isn't it?
There is one problem with it at the moment, though, is that any apps that we were using previously were broken when we tried to get into it. So we're talking about third-party apps here. Because they're using this new shared memory, it's changed the way the data is handled. So that means that the apps, either you have to manually fix them, which can be done. I've fixed this, the Rivali apps right now. I've fixed them. Or, of course, the app developers, they'll be releasing updates very soon. So all you've got to do is wait for it.
Yeah. It's a beautiful. I'm actually quite stunned with this circuit. It's a beautiful circuit. I think the next one we will be going on will be in Montreal. But what we're going to do first is let you have a look at this. We'll have a lap even of just letting you admire the scenery and the lap itself.
Yeah.
The circuit itself even, and we'll be in Montreal next in a Ferrari F99XX.
It will also be putting the link down for this track in the description below.
Yeah, I mean that's what we'll build up everything anyway.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we'll see you in a few minutes. We're back this time in Montreal, in beautiful Canada, and we will be racing a Ferrari 599XX Evo.
I'd also like to point out that the author for the previous cars, who's also included the crystal clear sound mod, has also implemented the same feature in this car as well.
Yeah,
so you will hear the difference in this car.
Right, I mean, well, sounds quite clever, wasn't it? But I mean, this truck, it's a 1994 variant, isn't it? So it's got the old.
You just took the wrong turn.
Yeah, you took the wrong turn.
That was confusing.
But yeah, I mean, it's 1994 variant, so you're gonna have the old, the
Old
nostalgic,
adverts,
adverts.
You can see that
Just look at that shell sign.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I think that my favourite one is that the Campari one.
Yeah. I love the McDonald's one. Just reminds me of the old time.
Do you like McDonald's or just like the McDonald's one? Which one?
Pretty much both.
Yeah, I think that's what I thought. Right, I think one thing we need to mention is Assetto Corsa have made they mentioned on their Facebook page they now have the F-Mod Studios powering their sound from the final version onwards. I think this the F-Mod also powers Drive Club, Forza Motorsport 5 and other AAA racing titles, and I think that should give the sound a bit more what it has already, which
Sound even more better,
yeah, exactly. So I'm looking forward to having that. They're also mentioning improving the AI, which is always a work in progress anyway.
Yeah.
But the next bit, which I'm really relieved about, is they're going to be hopefully sorting out the multiplayer. We hardly ever get on.
I mean, we tried so many times before and we just can't get on. I think one of the main reasons why we can't get on is because they've got this feature added on that. So when you join the game, I think the host actually chooses whether you come in the game or not.
I mean, I think I like to see. I think it'd be good where they sort of are in charge of the game and don't let other people, let you kick in.
Yeah. It's good in a way, but then it's not really fair on the users.
Exactly. Yeah.
I understand where they're coming from. Whereas if they want to play serious and other people just join the game, they can't.
Yeah.
They can't.
You get people just want just like to crash, don't they?
Yeah, exactly. You get trolled everywhere.
Yeah. So, I mean, what about giving each driver ratings and going according to that could work, but again,
sort of the iRacing route.
Yeah,
That's what iRacing does.
Yeah, but I mean, it's. I think they need to make a few decisions up there. I think that's really awesome. But hopefully, they'll have something sorted soon.
Assetto Corsa will also be improving the graphics side of the Assetto. So you'll also be seeing a lot more immersive environment, post-processing effects, and new shaders for cars and tracks.
Yeah. That'll be good.
Let's just hope there'll be better weather as well. I mean, because at the moment all you get is.
When you say better weather, you mean more weather options, right?
Sorry, that's fine. We don't have no other weapons here, do we? All we have is the sun.
To be fair though, I mean, there's only ever going to be sunny or rain or wet, because you can't really drive in snow or.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? So,
I mean, it'd be nice to have.
No,
rain,
yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. Just rather than just just.
It gives the users more of a challenge.
Yeah, it's sunny and dry.
Except, I tell you one thing though, I would rather they only have sun and clouds if it meant that we get a nicely optimized game with a good frame.
Yeah. That if it's raining, it will take your FPS will take a hit. Your frames per second will take a hit.
Exactly, and if it takes too much of a hit, I would rather that they didn't focus on that.
Yeah.
I like this track.
Yeah, it's a nice track. It brings back memories, doesn't it? I remember watching this track on TV years ago. Again, I'm showing my age,
yeah,
but
I was going to say that's 2 videos in a row now that you're showing age.
But it's impressive. I mean, the developer has taken into account everything.
Wall of Champions, not going to hit it because it's not the Wall of Champions yet.
Yeah.
1994 didn't happen. Oh,
whoops.
Bit bumpy,
Alright.
a little bit, but again, there's not much wrong with this track. A little bit of optimization. I think there's a couple of points where the frame drops. That's the same with all 3 of the tracks that we looked at.
It will drop according to your actions and where you are about on the track. I think.
Which again, that's just down to a bit of optimization or a bit of code fixing, things like that.
Yeah.
Overall, all the mods that we've shown, all highly impressive.
Yeah, definitely. One of the main things that we've not talked about yet is actually Assetto Corsa releasing the SDK for the car models. And that's a great feature, I think, from Assetto Corsa, because they've released one for the tracks, and now it also allows users to create their own cars and
Models,
their own
yeah.
sound to it. Because if people are not happy with the car sound in this game, let's just let them choose their car sound.
Of course, if you got F mod, you never know, those sounds may increase.
Exactly, yeah.
So I mean, I think we'll have to wait and see. I think with Assetto Corsa, it's always
Sounds fun,
waiting
yeah.
for the release and see what they've done.
It's an exciting time right now for this game.
Yeah.
It's an exciting time for me trying to drive in this view. But I think we can call it a day there.
Definitely, we'll see you in the next episode, number 6.
Episode 6, yeah.
Let's just hope, well, as like I said before, multiplayer, if it's working, we'll talk about that. If not, then we'll just
We'll
try
probably
different
look at
ways.
some more mods.
Yeah.
Showcase a few more things.
I'm happy to do that.
Yeah.
Please leave a like if you like this video. Leave a comment in the description box below. And subscribe to our channel for more Assetto Corsa and other games. And thank you very much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode.